One of the defining traits of narcissism is a lack of emotional empathy for others and sometimes animals. With emotional empathy, you feel the other person's emotions, especially pain. Narcissists do have cognitive empathy in that they most of the time can work out how you feel. But because they don't share your pain, they don't care how you feel or how their actions affect you. They can fake emotional empathy and act as if they care, but their responses are often slow and a bit off, or sometimes totally inappropriate. What to look for? Look for inconsistencies in empathy, such as them being kind to you and then treating a server or homeless person like trash for no reason, or them treating others nicely and you like trash. Also, look for inappropriate emotional reactions, such as you tell them something horrible that happened to you or someone else, and they burst out laughing. When they realize their response is off, they will often act like they misheard you or just change the subject. A big giveaway is if they claim to care about you or that they love you, and then they hurt, insult, or abuse you. If you care for someone, you are incapable of hurting them on purpose. If you did it by accident, you would accept responsibility and try anything you can to make it right with the person, not shift blame or claim it never happened. And you would not do the same thing again and hurt them over and over. Caring for someone is shown in the little things you do for someone to make their life better, without reward to you. Compromised insight. Insight is the ability to analyze a problem and come to a possible solution, or to look at an action you took or an emotional reaction you had and find the reason why you responded in such a way. It is also the ability to look at an action and deduce possible outcomes, or look at an outcome and analyze what action you took that led to the outcome. This allows you to learn from your mistakes or avoid making mistakes or reacting inappropriately by working on your flaws. It has nothing to do with IQ, as seemingly smart people can make seemingly stupid decisions, for it requires admitting your mistakes and learning from them. Narcissists hate admitting they are not perfect, or that they are responsible for an undesired outcome, and thus often struggle to learn why something happened and then learn from it. What to look for? Even though the person may be learned and appear smart, they may make some of the most stupid decisions that will make you ask, "Did you not think before you did that?" Or, "How could you not see that would happen?" Then, they often make the same dumb mistake over and over. They often refuse to do a thing another way than theirs, even if your way is better. They become aggressive or violent if you point out their mistakes. They have an inability to see an answer that is clearly there, such as they come home angry and yelling, and then you get upset, and then they cannot understand why you got upset. Or they break something of yours and you get upset, and then they cannot understand why you got upset. They refuse to listen to or accept that their actions caused their problems, or that an action of theirs was wrong or stupid. Social cognition. Social cognition is mostly unconscious and is how you think, define, and process information about other people to judge their words, actions, and ideas. This allows you to give unique meaning to a person's words and actions based on their individual character. But as narcissists do not consider other people's ideas, as well as do not see other people's input as valuable, they struggle to see other people as individuals with their own opinions, ideas, likes, and dislikes. Narcissists also hate that people can disagree with them. Narcissists think that other people think like them, and most of the time assign meaning to your words and actions as if they said or did it. What to look for? The person will often misinterpret people's words or actions and frequently see insults or threats when none was made or intended. They can blow up over nothing and then claim you insulted them or that you hate them when you may have been talking about the weather. It can look like they are oversensitive and emotionally unstable. They may also fail to respond correctly to emotional cues from people, such as being indifferent to other people's pain and suffering, even if they see someone getting hurt in front of them. Some may even laugh or get enjoyment out of seeing others in pain or losing their possessions. Lying. Lying is a tool for narcissists to get what they want. They have little regard for the damage a lie does. Most think they are expert liars and assume people would just blatantly believe anything they say, no matter how ridiculous. Narcissists feel you have no right to expose them, nor punish them for lying. To them, lies are only empty words without meaning. They also find it faster and easier to lie than to tell the truth. Lies can also be made to sound more exciting than the truth. What to look for. The person blatantly lies even though they know you will find them out or that you know the truth. Them lying when they have no reason to lie, or when telling the truth would be in their benefit. Smearing your name and ruining your reputation or those of others with lies. The person getting offended for being called out for lying, or them facing consequences for lying. They blame you for believing their lies instead of apologizing for lying. Them claiming you deserve what happened to you because you were so stupid or gullible to believe them. The person has no remorse for lying or care that they were found out or that they destroyed people's lives with their lies. They refuse to address their lying, often claiming that they are over the matter and you just cannot let things go. Cause and effect or causality. Narcissists believe everything they do is perfect. Thus, they often struggle to link an action they took with a negative consequence or effect, especially the action they took or did not take and the result are some time apart. They believe that if an outcome is negative, it is impossible that it was as a result of any action or inaction on their part. It must be someone who sabotaged their efforts or who did not give them the correct information. However, they also struggle to accept that an action they will take will result in a negative consequence or have unacceptable risks. This makes them vulnerable to get-quick-rich scams. What to look for. An inability of a person to see clear negative consequences of an action they took or are about to take, even if you try to warn them. A blind belief that somehow they are special and that they will have a different result than what is obviously going to happen. The person gets angry or upset when you try to warn them that things will not work out as they think it will, or they get angry when you point out negative consequences as due to their own actions. It is not as much a refusal to accept blame. It is a refusal to accept any action they took could ever cause a negative outcome. Thus they will blatantly ignore warnings and do exactly what you told them not to do, and then be angry when you said will happen does. Sometimes even blaming you for causing the result. Extremely insecure. Many people are insecure. However, how narcissists deal with their insecurity is the problem. When a narcissist's ego is threatened, they often feel the need to lash out or destroy the cause of their discomfort. As narcissists are often very insecure, they can get triggered over the smallest thing, such as you get a reward or promotion at work, you buying something nice for yourself, or just you getting more attention at a party. When the narcissist feels they are no longer the center of attention, it triggers their abandonment fear in them. Depending on if they are overt or covert narcissist, they may react aggressively or claim to be the victim and sulk. What to look for. The person blowing up when something good happens to you, them invalidating your accomplishments, or them playing the victim and trying to make you feel guilty for being successful. They may accuse you of bragging and rubbing your success in their face, or cry and claim they wish they were so lucky as you, which is invalidating your efforts and attributing your success to luck. Covert narcissists specifically cannot stand you being happy. Even you just smiling and being friendly can cause them to attack you with insults and negative remarks, or they will complain and try to make you feel guilty for being happy while the narcissist is suffering so much. They may also damage or destroy the things that make you happy, such as an award, a new phone, a laptop, or even just a coffee mug. You will note that they just cannot share your happiness. Whenever you are happy, they are unhappy and may even pick a fight on purpose to upset you every time you seem happy. You may find that their attitude towards you suddenly changes negatively the moment you become successful or more successful than them in their eyes, or when you no longer need them. Often they will go out of their way to ruin your success or no longer want to deal with you. Splitting or binary thinking. Narcissists tend to see things in binary or black and white. There's no middle ground or grey area with them. They also cannot accept that multiple things can be true at the same time. Whatever they decide is right, and if you disagree with them, you are stupid. They also tend to think that there are always only two options that are usually mutually exclusive. Thus, they refuse to accept any other explanation from what they have already decided. Narcissists also categorize people as either above or below them. In most cases, people are below the narcissist and seen as expendable resources or worthless and thus ignored. Those above a narcissist are used for the narcissist's benefit or destroyed to eliminate possible competition and evidence that the narcissist is not as great as they think they are. If that is not possible, the person is avoided and their existence denied. What to look for? The person will refuse to listen to your side of any argument. You may think they listen, only to find out they were just waiting for you to finish talking. They will blatantly ignore anything you say that they do not agree with, and will continue with the very thing you ask them not to do. They will refuse to accept any explanation you have for an accusation they make against you, even if it's an illogical accusation and you have proof to back up your side. If you do manage to get irrefutable evidence, they may get angry and claim that you always have to be right, or that you always pick on them, or just become angry that you corrected them, or they will just ignore the issue without apologizing to you or admitting that they were wrong. They will also be hot and cold with you. One moment you are the best thing in their lives, and the next moment they abuse you, ignore you, curse you, assault you, and then an hour later they act as if nothing happened and want to cuddle up. Projection. Narcissists struggle to control their emotions, and many do not believe they are in control of their emotions. They use other people to regulate their emotions by projecting what they feel onto others. If they feel angry or sad, they make someone else angry or sad to make themselves feel better. If they did something they feel ashamed of, they accuse someone else of their actions and then berate that person the same way they've been internally berating themselves. If they feel bad about themselves or hate something about themselves, they project that onto someone else and then berate that person or mock that person for it. Such as if they feel overweight, they will call you overweight and disgusting, even though they may be twice your size. It is like they take the parts they hate about themselves and place them into you so that they can take their anger out on you. Once their anger and hatred is vented out, they feel better about themselves and move on as if nothing happened. What to look for? At first, you might not realize it, but if you note their accusations of you and how they put you and others down, you will start to see a pattern of where they accuse you of the things that they do or have done, as well as things that they are, such as being overweight, drinking too much, always being late, being lazy, being bad with money, and so on. They accuse you of things without any reason or evidence, as well as mock you for things that they are or do. Causes drama. This is more often the covert narcissist who feeds on drama. They always need to complain about something and blame someone. They also need drama and excitement or a crisis in their life to feel alive. Or they just need drama because they are bored. There may not be a day or even an hour without shouting, screaming, and blaming, which may be accompanied by throwing or breaking stuff. What to look for? Drama and more drama. Often fights are started for no reason and over trivial things. Sometimes you may not even know what the argument is about. They may complain about anything they can at every opportunity. They will rarely let an opportunity pass where they can insult or humiliate you or others, even if it's just a backhanded comment. Drop your keys and they call you a loser. Forget something and they call you useless. They may even admit that they start fights because they are bored. They will also not look for solutions or a resolution to an argument, but will often storm off or just refuse to discuss the matter further. They also love to bring up things from months or even years ago and start a fight over them, even though you thought things were settled. They never forgive you for any mistake you made or for something they decided they are offended about, no matter how small the thing is. Often they change their behavior towards you when others are present, especially strangers or people with authority, such as police. Don't receive input or criticism well. Narcissists hate criticism. They believe they are perfect and entitled to anything they want. Even just offering to help them out can be seen as you criticizing them that they don't know what they are doing or that they cannot help themselves. They see criticism as a direct attack on their character and take it very personally, especially a covert narcissist. What to look for? The person may become withdrawn or deny they have a problem when you offer to help or point out that they are doing something wrong. Some will immediately attack you verbally or even physically when you try to help or you criticize them. Others will give you the silent treatment. The person will seldom reflect on advice given and use it to better themselves. If they cannot do a task in a different way than you suggested, they may either forgo doing it at all or claim it was their idea. Blame shifting. Narcissistic people have a desperate need to protect their egos and the illusion that they are perfect. Even the vulnerable or covert narcissist, who may berate themselves as being useless, will find a way to blame their uselessness on something or someone else. What to look for. The person will be incapable of accepting they were wrong without blaming someone or something for their mistakes. Some will not even accept blame, but will deny having said or done something, or even become violently aggressive to get you to drop the subject. There is a clear indication that they have no remorse for their actions, as they expect not to be held accountable for their actions. They may be shocked that you demand an apology, and may refuse to give one, or give a half-hearted, insincere one. Even when giving an apology, they may try to make you feel guilty for forcing them to apologize. Some are so incapable of accepting that they are not perfect that they will not even thank you for helping them. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative or helpful in any way, like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. If not subscribed, please subscribe now. Please leave a comment, as it helps to expand the information covered in the video, which may be of benefit to others. See my books on narcissism by following the links in the description. For donations, please use the donation button on the banner or follow the link in the description. Thank you.